Good evening. How's it going, everybody? This is just a test. We're not really, we are live officially, but we're not, you know, we are live now. We are here. I have to get rid of these headphones because I can't stand them. As soon as I
Sing song I'm not singing. What do you sing songs I'm not singing? I've been out.
Hello, welcome to the show. This is Chris's, well, I don't even know what to say, what the show is anymore, since I seldom broadcast like I used to. This is The World According to Chris. If you wanna, I am broadcasting on, I am gonna start broadcasting on Ustream in a minute, or live stream as they call it, whatever, so. See how many people watch live on Facebook. I'm going to set that going right now. This thing ever decides to move, I actually start broadcasting, really broadcasting. Okay, so now that we're here, okay, I want to continue with the free service because I don't feel like buying your shit. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to use this program. There you go. So, now that, hey, we got a viewer. Cool, we're actually live now. I didn't even know we were live. So, good evening. This is The World According to Chris. And as soon as I'm actually recruit enough people, we'll actually have a real show.
Do you know where my blue shoes are? What? My blue shoes? I thought I heard you crack a rat, so I just...
So, well, welcome to the show, everybody. This is Chris. I am Chris, rather. This is Chris. This is The World According to Chris. This is, apparently my YouTube stream is working, my live stream account is working. It's connected to Facebook. I don't know how many people are actually watching through it. I turned off my headphones because I don't like not being able to hear myself talk. Because if I can't hear myself talking, I can't really tell if you guys can hear me at all. So, what I'd like to say is this. The reason that I haven't been broadcasting lately, well, it's because I've been coming home really late, or not in the best of shape to be broadcasting. I'm not going to get too much into detail over that, but apparently when you're, you work like we do, apparently it's hard to really broadcast and balance that lifestyle. So, I told somebody when I was out and about last night that I would start off the show with oh, speaking of the show, I forgot to tell this one person, they don't use their Facebook much, that I'm broadcasting. Whoops. I better tell them before I forget. Oh, treat bed bugs. I know someone that could use that. Just kidding. Whoever I said that, I shouldn't have said that on there. But what once I text this person, we'll be out and we'll be out and running or on and running. I am broadcasting now on YouTube. Check your Facebook for the link. I told this lady I would take calls on the air. Now, I don't usually like to call people or have people call my phone while I'm broadcasting because I think it kind of throws me off a bit, and I really don't want to be rude to the rest of my audience. But that gave this person an exception. There's a couple other people that got an exception to call me when I'm broadcasting, and they know who they are. But generally, I don't like to be on the phone while I'm on the air because it's kind of rude to you guys, and I refuse to be rude. Anyway, as everyone knows, last month, April 1st, effective April 1st, I started working with my uncle. I quit McDonald's that day, and I started that Monday working with my uncle full time. Let me say this, because apparently there's a couple people from my old stomping grounds, McDonald's, that watch these broadcasts. This is where my loyalties lie. Joule Electric. So if you want any electrical work done, this is the guy to call. And you'll see this pretty face on the job sites if you're in the area.
My name's Joe, by the way. They call me Skidmarks.
All right. If you want the number, if you can't read it on the air, just. Well, I'm not gonna broadcast the number over the air. You can see this. You can see this number. That's the number you call, and you can get some people on. If you can, I'd be glad to refer you to a good electrician for your electrical needs. Support my paychecks.
Is it a shotgun wedding?
Don't expect any breaks because knowing me, you get nothing. But you do get quality work because that's what Joule Electric's all about. That's what my uncle's all about. Is a man and get quality service. And for me personally, that's a huge deal for me. I like that. I like hearing. I like helping people out because that's what we do. Hey, Julia. Can you give me another glass of iced tea, please? I don't think there's any left anyway.
Oh, I forgetting.
Don't be one of those.
Sorry.
It's okay. She's fine. Here you go. Come here. Hey, Pete. This is my puppy dog, Annie. She comes on the air once in a while. She loves everybody. Thank you. I can't tell. It doesn't really want to give me a correct. There's people trying to watch on the live stream on Facebook, so it's fucking with them big time. I'm sorry, guys. This is Annie. This is my Yorkie. She's a real good baby, and she likes her dad. She watches. Hey, show me what you got here. All right. I'm gonna try and use I'm gonna try and use my wireless headphones for this because I can't. I don't know why I just lost my. What's going on here? Shit. All right. I see the bar, the link, it is working. I just can't hear the back feed through my headphones. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I don't really I don't really feel comfortable with these on while I'm broadcasting because I can't really tell if you can hear me. So if you can hear me, let me know if you have my number. Text me. Don't call, please. Okay. So, well, as I was going to say earlier before I got in a little spiel, while I was out and about yesterday and a few times over the last couple of weeks while I've been away from the broadcasting, I was asked about the idea of possibly doing something in regards to a traveling show. Anyone, obviously, who's watched these broadcasts since I've started doing them, is a serious thing instead of just going on the air because I feel like it, you know, and you have nothing to discuss and just gonna be an idiot, you know. Basically, when I started taking this stuff seriously, it was brought to my attention that there's a couple people that do watch that want to see this, the world according to Chris, become a traveling broadcast. Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. That's a good thing, bro. You know. Yeah, I'll take the hat off. You don't want to see my hat hair. It's hard not to be a Bulls fan. I don't know where my other hat is, though. I got to cover this hat. I kind of feel neglected. I got to get a haircut. I'm dirty. I feel naked. You know. So, if you can hear me, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, pardon the scars and bruises. You know, I've kind of beat myself up over the last few weeks. So, anyway, the idea was brought to my attention to make the show a traveling show, basically broadcasting from wherever I might be at that time, if it's possible. I don't have a laptop, so right now, the only way I could broadcast is with my cell phone, but I'm not broadcasting unless I know the place that I might be broadcasting at has open Wi-Fi connection that I could use, because I'm not broadcasting and smacking, and killing off all the data allowed on the account, because I share a line with my cousin and his wife and a couple other people, so I got to be mindful of that. So unless I got a laptop, the chances of a real traveling broadcast are probably zero, being realistic. Other than there's a couple bars that I go to where I know enough people where I can get laptops, but they will be in those two general locations. But like I've said before, in order for me to actually be taken seriously as a broadcaster, is to actually take the show seriously. And I mean, I'm open to the idea of broadcasting in a bar or a place that serves alcohol once in a while, but I wouldn't be open to doing it as a nightly routine, because it's hard to do shows when you're 3 sheets to the wind, so you really can't. I don't do well with drinking and broadcasting. But if we could figure out a way to make it work, that'd be awesome. But at the same time, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to make a habit of it. And I think it would be, because as a broadcaster, I owe you guys the best quality show I can possibly give you every day that I'm broadcasting. It's huge for me to make. It's a huge thing for me, and it means a lot for me to broadcast and be sincere in my beliefs and true to my convictions that I preach about on the air. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say another couple things that I'm going to touch upon before I, really get rolling here tonight. GoFundMe. GoFundMe links. Again, I don't mean any personal disrespect to anybody who has posted GoFundMes. There's a couple that we've posted about, over the last couple weeks on the show page that that may not necessarily have been near and dear to my heart as a person, as a broadcaster, or really, overly important to me myself. But they were for people that really needed the help, and that's why I did it. And that's a prime example of stuff I will post on. I will GoFundMe's I will post for. I'm not going to post something on Facebook on the show page, broadcast links, or anything about someone needing money to buy a new pair of Jordans or improve their clothing line or anything ridiculous like that. But if you have something that's an actual need and real importance and not something petty, I will gladly post about your cause on my show page. I may not be able to get a lot of time to talk about your cause on the air, or really have an interest to talk about what you'd be trying to get funds for on the air. But I will give you the respect of putting something on the show page and maybe show links. But it's up to you as a GoFundMe account, payee to promote your own stuff. I don't do this to make money. I don't do this because I'm looking to make money in the future. I do this because I enjoy it. Whatever little bit I can help anybody else, well, improving upon making the show the best I can make it and doing the things that I want to do for me as a person and a broadcaster, I'm willing to do it. I'm all for giving to the community, but I'm not willing to give if I'm getting nothing in return. Like I said, I mean no disrespect, but I'm not gonna. It's a way. If I'm promoting causes on Facebook, on the show page or on my personal page, while trying to do the business of the world the business side of the world according to Chris. If I'm wasting my time with the petty stuff, I'm not going to have a lot of time to promote the stuff that's of an actual substance and need to be addressed. Because how can I take a show serious? How can I me personally take my show seriously when it doesn't seem like it? And that's where I'm at right now. I'm willing to help out, but I gotta be sure, also as a broadcaster, that people are going to continue to tune in after I'm done promoting their cause. It's something to me that it means a lot for me to help others, but at the same time, why break my back and waste time on my broadcast or time on the show links to promote something when I'm not going to get anything out of that person after I'm done. Whatever cause, or company or whatever, after I'm done. It's not fair to me as a person. It's not fair to you guys as my viewers. Girls too. I'm sorry for the ladies I might have offended by leaving them out. And, it's not fair to you guys and girls, my viewers, to be thrown under the bus for somebody who's only going to tune in while I'm promoting their cause and not watch another show after the fact. And like I said, I owe you guys a lot more than that. And I'm willing to help you out, but I'm not willing to compromise unless there's a good reason for it. Now, going forward over the next couple months, this is what I want to do. No, I don't want to get a laptop because I think, I managed to knock my computer out of commission once or twice a year by doing something stupid. And if I get a laptop, I might do something and punch a hole through the screen or something. Andy, come here. You know. Oh, that's the cat. I thought it was my dog. You know, because I have a very, anyone that knows me can attest to this. I have a very violent temper, and sometimes when, you know, even with computers, and things don't go my way, I kind of get a little bit out of control. I don't. I'm not very. You know, sometimes, in more ways than one, self-control isn't one of my strong points. So that is a big reason I refuse to get a laptop. I've had money for one. Hey, honey. What?
Radius wise, radius of each one. This is like a super drunk version of Tinder, except it's not like it's like
the game didn't wake her up in this conversation. He's forgotten his focus.
how do you turn it off?
When you pass out, maybe?
So when you pass that, then use your phone.
You know what? You've
Good evening, Dawn. There's your shout out.
forgot to get congratulations. You spent 20 minutes calling insurance testing and half of doesn't exist. Well, not yet, it don't. Well, I'm about to make so much money I can quit the show with you guys.
You know, she probably didn't see me.
That's why he's tonight's big loser.
You know, but you know, like I said, I'm sorry I had to answer that. It's my friend Dawn. She's watching. She watches when she can. One of the Dawns. I know a few of them that are broadcast. They watch Brian broadcast once in a while. I have several friends named Dawn. There's Dawn Castelletti, Dawn Hood, Dawn Barrick, Dawn Arnani, Dawn Peters. It's just a matter of which Dawn I'm referring to. In this case, I'm referring to Dawn Hood. But she wasn't actually sending me a text to tell me she was broadcasting. I saw one of her family members out in the public yesterday.
Word down by the bank is that the guy with the red bandana is a cheat. Well, it's got nothing to do with me. As a sheriff, you can't have nobody cheating in your town.
An agency for people with disabilities is what Prelude is.
What are you gonna do about it?
I don't really know much about Prelude, Don. I just know that they're an agency for people with disabilities. You know, but I'm gonna get into that subject a little later. Maybe, hopefully not tonight, because that subject bores the piss out of me, and I refuse to really dumb myself down and broadcast about something that really doesn't do much for me. Hey, Julia, what are you doing? Oh, Facebook. Go, get out of here. No, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about you, Julia. You know, I could stream on after next week. I could stream in 4 different links, not 3. You know, so now that I have that link all posted all over YouTube and Facebook and whatnot, we should be, thank you, all good to go. I'm not sure how many people are watching on Facebook. I'm not going to find out until tonight after the show's over. I can find out actually right now because it looks like we got a couple comments on the page as it is. Thank you. All you got to do is enjoy the show. I'm not asking for money. Screw you. You know.
There's no one else in the world like you. So
Okay. Back to normal. Oh, God, I'm tired. I'm not as tired as I looked, though, probably.
You had designed just for her. In fact, with custom design services in every chair, anything you can imagine, our expert jewelers can create. Something completely original, completely unique, completely her.
Oh.
Custom design. That's
You know,
why he went to charity.
so
For a limited time at Domino's, large 2-topping pizzas are only $9.99 each with carry out. Which is why we brought in Domino's fastest pizza bar.
You know, sir, you can see my ugly mug, all in its glory. And I hope you're not watching. As my
Because no box, no carryout. This week only, carry out large 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99. Only at Domino's.
politics on the show, election day broadcast. Oh boy, election day. This is November. If I'm still alive and able to broadcast in November, I probably won't do anything on election day. I'll be glued to a bar stool watching the election on the big screen TV somewhere, like I've done for the last 3 elections that I've been of legal drinking age. Believe it or not, I don't actually drink a lot on election day. No, I've only gotten drunk one presidential election, and that was the last one I got really drunk. But I had other reasons for that. It had nothing to do with the election itself. I'm not going to get into that over the air because it was the reason actually wasn't even just that. I had some stuff going on. I was really upset about some things. Some of which you've heard me talk about over the air, but I'm not going to get on to that subject tonight because it's not right. You know. Thank you for broadcasting. You know, generally I don't like to talk to people when I broadcast, but you know, when I'm texting. When are you free to do lunch? Sometime next week? Question mark. You know, if I can get, I don't, obviously, because there's a particular viewer, and I referenced her earlier. That's just the person I'm talking to over my phone right now. So if you see me looking towards my phone, usually I don't. Like I said, I don't usually tend to like to talk to or text too many people when I'm broadcasting. But for me today, it's there's certain people I bend the rules for. Don, you're important. That is. Everybody else, you're usually watching, so I can bend the rules for certain people, but I won't bend the rules for everybody.
I know that my friends are making me jump in the bush. Here we go.
So I'd like to say, on behalf of my all my viewers, I'd like to say thank you to the where the hell is my hat? My good hat's missing. I don't even want to wear this one anymore. On behalf of all my viewers and all my friends who watch the show, and on behalf of all my friends and relatives, this is Chris, Walt's nephew. I had to put my Bulls hat back on because I can't find my other hat. Thank you. Like I'm live.
Oh, the sheriff. Clearly he's not good enough for the staff.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The idea that I'm going to broadcast a show at your house is ridiculous. No way. 3 kids. Nope. you know, after the paint dries, I'll be out on 2 too.
Today we're assisting customers
Yep.
at one of the coolest stores in the world, Hammaker Schlemmer. While working the sales floor,
You know,
what do and say with the other guys?
you know,
And if you refuse to do it,
speaking of 2 wheels, nah, I'm not really out on 2. Speaking of 2 wheels, all my friends that are on motorcycles that do ride, I'd like to wish you all happy rides today. As everyone knows that knows me outside of Facebook or YouTube or anywhere, you know, my uncle's a biker. He has a motorcycle. He has a 2012 Heritage or a 2012 Orange Street Glide. Very nice bike, and I hope you all, if you see him on the street, you pay respect, because that bike is the most beautiful bike you'll ever see. All right,
Hey, check this out.
we're gonna play something good here. I'm gonna play. You know what? I'm not playing anything. I changed my mind. No music tonight. I don't know how many people are actually watching the show because it doesn't tell me. It only you know, I just found out that it only tells me who's watching on YouTube itself. You know, who only gives me a viewer. I found out that any actual viewership are people that subscribe to my channel or people that are already have Google Mail accounts, which Google Mail is obviously the company that runs YouTube. Google's the company that runs YouTube, so it's kind of hard not to watch it if you haven't. Now, my favorite. Who is my favorite? Favorite viewer. My favorite viewer. Even though she only watches the show after the fact, I'd say my favorite viewer is still Dawn. Because, you know, even though she doesn't really get as much of a chance to watch like a lot of my viewers do, when she's able to, she does tune in and she does kind of spread the message of the show, or spread the word that I'm broadcasting, even the people I don't know too well, just so that she can do her part in promoting the world according to Chris, which is a great thing. Thank you very much, Dawn. You're a good kid. You're a good woman. Look forward to having lunch with you soon. That would be awesome. The fuck did I just do? I hope I didn't send that to the wrong person. Oh, yeah, thank God. I thought I sent somebody the text that I just sent to the air. I don't do lunch on Thursdays. I sit at home on Thursdays and sulk in my stupidity. That's what I do. I sulk in my stupidity. You know, it's hard to believe that there is somebody out there that is as stupid as I am. Just kidding, just kidding. So, why aren't you watching, Jimmy?
So you're doing a podcast
Yeah.
and also looking through Facebook.
Yeah. I can go through Facebook and broadcast. You guys can still see me, obviously. I gotta promote the show somehow. And wow, some of these people are using. Oh, really? And she's got some huge ears. You know. Anyway, yeah. I have a lot of viewers that I love. Most of them that I actually have seen outside of Facebook are very important people in my life. Gotta love the boys at National Structures. They're great people. Gotta love True Electric, even though they don't. My uncle doesn't really watch the show too much. Hey, come here, pup. Oh, there's my other hat. I can take this off now. Thank you. Oh, there. Alan from Kowalski Car. You know, Luke, I forgot to even text him that I was broadcasting Whoops, sorry, Luke. I'm pretty sure you're on Facebook now and making yourself comfortable with.
The European
I don't know what the hell's going on with this phone. I thought I saved this number on my phone. I guess I didn't. Oops. I'll get his number tomorrow. Sorry, Luke. Bronson. I'm gonna give you a plug on the air. Yeah. You know, I'm glad that I'm.
Sal, this kid's not supposed to be on the treadmill.
All right, I am gonna play something. This is a buddy of mine, Bronson Azariah. I used to work with him. He's a real nice kid. You know.
Self on the treadmill. What is all of that? Self on the treadmill. This is really fun for the kids.
You know.
The treadmill. This is really good. And you just, you know.
Apparently, that screws up my wireless link. I can't do it. Nope, sorry. Here to one subscriber watching, which is I'm giving you a shout. He goes by the Bronson. He goes by the name Big Red. He's a talented kid, and worked with him for a very short while at McDonald's because he quit 2 months after or 2 months before I did. So anytime about promoting the little guy, we're all on the same boat. That's what we do. Now, someone to find me some more. Yeah. So, you know, I will make you with my all right, so sorry about that. I have to finish couple more tests here. I need to, you know, I don't imagine too many more to go. At this point, it's all just reading in a couple, but do that all. Try. Actually, not a lot of time. I gotta be out of the house early to go to work. Got a job out a couple hours away from home to do, so well rested. I really don't want to be well rested. That's what I do. Facebook. My in-game name is Runs with Beer. That's hilarious. I love that meme. You know. You know, I am very, very, like I said, I'm very grateful for you guys on the air here with me. All you guys and the girls. Yeah. And this little nuisance. Look who decided to join us. Well, I kind of made him join us. This is Scotty. He's the biggest jerk. Okay. Creation. But he's and I love him. I'm blessed to have him on the air tonight. Considering all the stuff he's been through in his two. Hard to believe the little man of 3 this year. They're halfway to death. No, I hope you're a little less than halfway. I hope you're like a third of the way to death. You almost got it. Oh, look at you. It's the world according to Scotty now. I'm just his mouthpiece. Hey everybody. I know. Stand here and let you eat all the truth. Well, I know. He loves his treats. He's telling me my treat. Watch this. Surprising. This is Scotty, everybody. I gotta have my YouTube usernames. Search. More subscribers. All right, Scott. He decided he wanted me to broadcast with his group. I couldn't. It looks so tan. Or time. Or ton. I don't know why it won't let me get a fucking link. So, an hour or so late. Thank you, kid. You know, I am, we're all here tonight. I was going to play some music, but I decided that I'm going to retire the music for the evening. You know, fortunately, I don't get a correct viewer count until after the show's over. Like I said, no one loves you. You're a pain in the ass. Yeah. You know, you want to be I'm going to watch the stream, see how I'm doing. you know, I can't really tell how good I am, how well I sound on the air, because for some reason I can't hear it, which really bothers me. You know, and because of that, I'm going to turn off the wireless headphones for the night, because I don't like not being able to hear